What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hulkin Farms. And I'm gonna start the video off with we are done. We should be completely done in the field now. I believe my last video you saw was corn harvest, and that was nearing the end of our stuff. The Lord blessed us with some great weather, so we got all our crop out, and now we have all our tillage done. So here's a few updates from the farm. I'm gonna start with, what the heck? What is this thing behind me? So this is a Ropa Mouse 5 that we had for harvest here. I believe it'll be going back on Monday. What does it do? Does it lift the beets? No, this actually picks up piles of beets that we pile with the carts, and it's taken up in the boom into the truck. Make sure you check out my beet harvest video. You'll see all the harvesting action and making those piles for this piece of equipment. And we will be having a video, I believe, of this thing. Had a lot of drone shots done, so we should be getting that soon so you can see what this thing is for. So yeah, basically this head unfolds straight in front of you, and you have your boom out that side or whatever, and you sit here and you load trucks from the pile in front of you. Now, why do we do this? This is a way to separate your hauling from your harvesting. It's a very popular thing in Europe, actually, and we're gonna try it this year and last year for just get some numbers for the beet co-op. It's a way to not have your lifters constantly wait for trucks, so you can just keep rolling. You just get a certain amount of tons a day, make those piles, and you don't have to worry about the hauling. Plus, with this thing, with all the extra grab rolls and conveyor belts, it shaves a lot more dirt off the beets, making you giving you less tear at the piler. Yeah, so that thing was pretty cool to have this harvest. Last year was a Homer one here. This one is the newer Ropa one, and I think we like this Ropa one better. So yeah, like I said, we're done with tillage. We swapped the 535 out, put the 540 on this one, and had the 620 on the other ripper. So we had two rippers going after beet harvest, and they were able to cover a lot of ground with some good weather. So we were able to get all our manure ground and corn ground all tilled. I got the cart tractor cleaned up and put away. The 315 finally got the safety pull off of it, because I hope we don't have to pull trucks now. And the Ropas are both even cleaned up. Got all the mud off of them now. Sprayer's winterized, so things are now stacking up in the shed. And the trusty old 535 did some quick tilling this fall, and now this thing's put away even too. Then of course the Peterbilt is hitched up to the grain hopper to haul the corn all winter. So where do we haul our corn all winter? Does it go to the ethanol plant, local elevator? In fact, we do haul a few loads to the ethanol plant over in Atwater, Minnesota. Otherwise, we haul a mile north to Meadow Star Dairy, where our alfalfa also goes. Now there, they'll mix it into their ration. It'll be ground up and mixed into their ration for cow feed. And we haul there about once a week, and we pretty much keep their bin there full, so they always have corn available. So only about a mile haul most of our corn, so I can't really complain about that haul. Because logically, the farther you haul, the less money you will make off that grain, because you're paying for a driver or for fuel and even wear costs. But what is the main thing we do all winter? Well, the main thing we do all winter looks exactly like this. So this tractor is getting a new seal, I believe, on the front U-joint here. And you don't want to do that when it blows. So if it starts stripping, we're going to replace it in the winter so we don't have any downtime. So yeah, basically, we are gonna go through all our trailers and all our tractors. Pretty much every piece of equipment on this farm is gonna get service and maintenance. And if you notice a problem like this thing had, you fix it. Like this 620 right here just came off the ripper, and it was pretty much constantly running from silage season all the way till now. So this thing gets a lot of hours. I think I've calculated about 1,000 hours a year on this tractor alone, if I around that number. So yeah, it gets a lot of hours, so it also needs a lot of maintenance. That's your typical maintenance things like oil filters, fuel filters, coolant filters. Because this is expensive machinery, and you don't want to risk anything getting broken on it. And then we'll see a semi in the shop pretty much all winter. We have 8 of our own. Every single one has to go through, check the tires if they need to be replaced, you know, and then your oil changes and everything. Brakes are a main one. So yeah, when you have a lot of machinery, you pretty much want to get that all through the shop so you can prevent your downtime during harvest season or planting. So what's the plan for this winter? As you all know, we're not in the fields anymore, which means I'm not going to be sitting in a tractor and covering what I'm doing in the fields. So I've got a few video ideas on what I'll do, and make sure you guys, I want to know what you guys want. Drop it in the comments. What do you want to see about our farm? I'm going to try to cover what our farm is like and try to expand more on how farming works. So one video I'm going to do is covering cover crops. Another one might be I'm going to cover tillage practices. Third one will be snowmobiling if we get snow. We haven't had snow for the past 2 years. Fourth one will be if I end up doing any maintenance in the shop, I will definitely cover that in the shop. And if you guys get lucky, I may do an equipment tour. Maybe not a full one because it's a long video. And a bin site tour. I can do a whole video on explaining how all this works, because to someone who doesn't farm, this looks very confusing. Everything is parked, so there's not all that much content to do, but I will try my best to get you guys some videos, maybe once a week, twice every other week or so, once I find content. So I apologize if content slows down, but I'm hoping to keep it somewhat steady, because I know some of you are interested in what goes on in the off season. So I want to end this video by thanking you guys for watching. No matter how long you've watched, it really helps me out, especially if you started back in planting and started the whole year. I really appreciate you. And make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos this off season, which really isn't an off season because you don't stop working. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.